welcome to Algiere Ranch, where I have a homestead in the front and a ranch in the back. My name is Charlotte, and today I'm going to show you guys how we took this abandoned house, basically an abandoned house, to this home that we've made. So we are super excited about where we're at right now, but when we were touring this place, we were not super excited about the house, which it was not an actual home by any means. So it definitely had some work to be done. In order for it to be financially possible for us to actually buy as much land as we were looking for and start homesteading and ranching, the house had to be on the property. Because if you don't already know, in order to buy land without a house on it, you have to put 30% down on the property, which for us just was not possible right now. So having a house on the land was definitely a must when we were looking for land. When we found this, we were like, okay, obviously the house is not exactly how we want it currently, but we can work on the property and make the house what we want it to be. So that's what we did, and we absolutely love our home now. So I'm going to show you guys what it looks like now. Okay, obviously our main goal with the property was to make it a homestead and a ranch. So when it came to the house, that was kind of our last concern. So when we found this property with the house on it, we were like, okay, actually this is a perfect situation because the house is here, so financially it was possible and we could make it work and kind of make the house whatever we wanted it to be. So that's what we did. All right, before I show you guys the entire tour of what the house looks like now, I wanted to give you a little bit more perspective of what it looked like when we found the house, because it did not look anything like this. Was far from perfect, that's for sure. But if you are in the same boat and you found a perfect piece of land, but maybe the house just isn't where you want it to be, just so you know, it is possible to turn anything into your home. All right, now that you have that perspective of the house when we found it, now I'm going to show you guys the kitchen and the living room right now. So here is the kitchen. We added everything in. Obviously you saw there was nothing in here whatsoever.
Yeah.
So we added the cabinets, we added the appliances and everything. We were on a budget, obviously, at the time, because it was just a lot to invest in the land and this at the same time. So anytime we found a deal, we would definitely take it. And that's what we did with the appliances. So Jay and I both don't love stainless steel on our appliances, but obviously we have all stainless steel almost. But that was just one of those deals that we just could not pass up because we found it at this little store that just had an amazing sale, so we were like, okay, yeah, let's jump on that. So in the original house, the kitchen layout was a little bit different. They had a walkway right here, and that went straight into the living room. So this whole thing went straight across and was open here, and all of the cabinets and appliances, which weren't there, but if they were there, they would have been on the opposite side. Right here is where you first walk in, and this was just a tiny little window that basically had the kitchen sink right there. Over here where we have the kitchen sink now, it was basically just a singular window. I don't even know what they would have done with the space with that layout, just because it was just so awkward. It just made it feel so small in here. Jay and I worked a lot on the layout of the entire house, and one of the first things that we were like, okay, that's gotta go, was the wall that was dividing the kitchen on the other side right here, and there was a bedroom. There was a wall that was dividing right here, and that's what made the kitchen just feel so tiny, but we ended up taking that out, which Jay had a lot of fun actually doing that, so we did a little demolition. Say hello to Jay. He's working on one of our ranch videos currently with all the boys. I know you guys normally see the boys playing outside all day, but this is them a majority of the time. Lazy.
Yeah, check out the next ranch video on why we actually got started with the homestead.
Yes. Yeah.
That'll be coming soon, but I gotta work on it, so.
Yeah, keep working on that, baby.
You're interrupting my office hours.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, now look at you. You got the monsters up. What do you want?
Here's a perfect tie-dye.
No, you were too heavy. Oh.
He just said, get out of here. This is my spot. He's huge. So this is the living room, and this actually used to be a little bedroom with a closet in here. But we took this wall down, so the kitchen and the living room are all just connected this way, and it just opened it up so much. That alone just made it seem like a way bigger house in the first place. Jay and I actually went from a much bigger house to this house, which is significantly smaller, probably 5 times smaller than our last house. So fitting all of our furniture and everything into this house was definitely a challenge when we were first getting started. And when we were figuring out the layout for everything, fitting our furniture was literally the goal of the best layout. So we already had this couch and these chairs and these dogs, which is a whole thing. But if that wall was right here, we literally wouldn't have been able to fit this couch or that chair into this room. It was so small. Right here, there was a closet too, and that just took up a ton of space as well. So this area with the kitchen opened up a ton when we took that out. The living room is where we spend, honestly, a majority of our time anyways, so having this open with the kitchen is just super nice because he can be chilling right here with all the boys and I can be cooking something and we're still together. That is one of our favorite things, I think, about moving from a really big house to such a small house, is that in our bigger house, the hangout spot that we really liked was way far away from the kitchen and way far away from everything else. So this just keeps us all together, which is really nice. And the boys love it. The boys are with us no matter what anyways, so they don't care how big the house is. Yeah. Right, Zeusy? Yeah, they've pretty much claimed these chairs. I already showed the perfect angel boy. He is sleepy. But before we move on to the rest of the house, I wanted to talk a little bit about the flooring. So when we first found the property, they had hardwood floor in here already, and it was kind of like that old farmhouse style flooring, so we were kind of excited about it at first. There was definitely some repair needed for the floors, but we were planning on actually keeping that hardwood floor that was here originally. But so Jay and I came down every weekend to come check on the progress, and we were just super excited about it. But one time, it was really close to the move-in date. We opened the door, we almost walked in, but there was literally no flooring at all. They took out all the hardwood flooring because they had to level out the whole entire house because the foundation wasn't amazing at the time. So they had to do that, and they took out all the hardwood flooring. So we opted for a different solution, and now we're using just laminate that looks like hardwood flooring. So we weren't able to keep that, but it ended up working out perfectly fine. So, all right, but now I'm gonna take you guys down the hall and show you our laundry room and our bedroom. All right, so you're going down the hall, and from the old video that you saw, this was originally supposed to be the bathroom, but we turned it into the laundry room because with the original house plan, there was nowhere to put a washer and dryer, and that's definitely something that we wanted. So we changed that into the laundry room. Okay, then you come from the laundry room down the hall and you come into our bedroom. So as you might have...
Okay, I'm telling this.
Okay.
I've just been, listening.
Chilling.
I'm done with the video. So if you remember, flashback from the video, there was actually a huge opening here.
Yep.
Huge opening. And this was a door. Okay, this is not a door.
Oh, yeah.
This is a window. So we had to change a lot. We actually sealed this in and then made a window there because we did not want a door into our bedroom.
No.
Now the reason we made this our bedroom is because of this thing right here. Okay, this is a huge bed. Huge. Okay.
And the bed frame sticks out.
The bed frame, sticks out. So this is a king size bed, but then it sticks out probably, 8 inches all the way around. So I mean, it is massive. We also, the house that we came from had a massive master bedroom.
Yeah.
So we were very used to having a lot of space in there. On top of that, we had some other furniture that we needed to fit in here. So we sealed this in and we made this our master bedroom. One, so the bed would fit, but two, we had a lot of other stuff that needed. And honestly, it is just what we decided would be best for us right now, currently, with where we're at. Because it's just Charlotte and I, and then the 3 boys. So currently, this fits us and what we need. So.
Yep, this right here is Titan's bed at night, so he gets to sleep with us at night, and the rest of the boys sleep out front.
Titan's an angel.
Yeah.
So, am I finishing the tour?
Well, yeah, it's a lot easier to do it this way.
All right, well then you come in here. So this is our bathroom. Again, from the first video, this was actually another bedroom. So we didn't need a bedroom or anything like that. And we needed a place for a bathroom and still a closet, because if you've noticed, we haven't seen any closets yet. So we built this as our bathroom. We put in a big shower. We got plenty of space here, so for us to be able to shower, bathroom. We have our sink and mirror here with still plenty of room to get things done while Charlotte's doing all of her hair and being crazy. I can have a small space to get dressed. So, and then if you walk in here, we built our own walk-in closet, which I think is pretty freaking cool. So you got Charlotte's side with all of her clothes, and then on this side behind you, we have Charlotte's other side with some of my clothes.
That's not even true.
Wait, actually, these are all my clothes, but Charlotte wears majority of them.
That's more accurate.
So, pretty cool. I mean, it works for us. It is, like Charlotte said earlier, I heard her say this is significantly smaller than the space that we came from, but we're definitely making it work. So I just couldn't do that video the whole time and then sit there and not say anything. So,
I was surprised you were quiet for so long.
I was working. So real quick, like Charlotte was saying, we literally had to redesign this entire house. We took it down, all the way down to the studs, and rebuilt everything. And it was actually a really fun process for us because we got to design every inch of the house. I mean, talking about, how far out does this wall need to come? Where does this wall need to stop? Like, it was pretty cool to get to do. And we added a lot of windows, actually. We had to replace all of the windows in the house. I know we already talked about changing that window.
Teeny tiny.
We changed that window. We added the window in the house. In our bedroom, sorry. There's just a lot of cool little details that we got to add in that weren't here.
There was a window right there.
Yeah, there was a window right there. You're right.
We almost kept it, but we were like, no, that would be weird.
So technically, that window was like right here. It went in between this wall. So this wasn't here.
Yep.
This whole wall was not here. This was just one room.
Yeah. And neither was this wall right here.
Neither was this wall.
This was a bedroom, this whole space. And the shower was a closet.
Yeah, the shower was a closet. That's right. That's correct. And then we just went around. I know you talked about deals earlier. Like, we found this on sale. It was originally like $500 and we got it for like $150. So don't be in a rush. Like, go around and look, and like you can save yourself a lot of money. Like this is a nice freaking, what do you call this, a vanity?
Yeah.
We got it for like 150 bucks.
Yeah.
Same with this, our little shelf here. We actually use this as a bookshelf in our old house, but now
Yeah. Which a lot of what we had was used in our old house, and honestly, a lot of what we had in the old house we put on Facebook Market and sold too, because we just had so much extra stuff.
Yeah, like our, little toilet stand there. That was one of our nightstands on the other side of our bed.
Zeus. Titan's like, what's going on?
Oh, big stretch,
That is our house tour. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you do have any other questions, leave them down in the comments below and I'll be sure to answer those. But as you saw, the house was far from perfect when we found it, but we made it. Yeah, we made it into our perfect home, and that's what it's all about. So if you are looking for a homestead or a piece of property, whatever it may be, just look for something that you can turn into something perfect for you, not something that is already perfect. So that's all I got for you today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Never me, just you. Charlotte says, I'll see you in the next one, even though I'm standing right there. No big deal.
Well, will you see them in the next one?
Yeah. Duh.
Alright, well that... Did you get it?
I think so. Well, that's it. Let us know if you got questions.
Get it!
Wall's coming down.
This tiny little room.